I'm Dirk Alborn. I'm the CEO and founder of Hyperloop Transportation Technologies. Yeah, I was in Italy, so I was fairly far away, but my mom always continued saying that I should have taken this job in the bank that they offered me, and wouldn't it be better to have this job at the bank? The answer is no. I don't work, I live. So for me, I wake up in the morning and I start working. I go to sleep in the evening, and if I'm lucky, I stop working. It's part of my life. It's not a job. It's really something that I enjoy doing, and I can talk to anybody at any time about it. I think there's a huge difference between entrepreneurs or running a startup in the US or running a startup in Europe. I think Europeans are better. Europeans are normally bootstrapping longer. They're getting to a final product. They're actually having a product prior to pulling in a certain amount of investment. While in America, it's really more about who you know, and if you know someone, an angel investor, then you start out with a couple of $100,000. But there's a lot of problems that come with it. I actually think that less money you have at the beginning, the better it is, because you find the better solutions. Everybody always takes Elon Musk as an example, and I think it's awesome what he's doing, but to the point of failure, he started out with several hundred millions of dollars when he started SpaceX and Tesla, because he came out of PayPal, and before PayPal, he already had another success before that, which gave him enough cash. So a lot of times it's an iteration, right? You do something, you make some money, and you move forward from there. Most of the successful entrepreneurs, or most of the big companies you hear about right now at least, have done something before. I would say that good entrepreneurs, there's two things that you need. One is being persistent, so just continue and stick to it. And the other one is learning. And if you have those two, if you continuously learn and you continuously improve and you're persistent enough, then you will also succeed. I think failure can happen, and you should always try to do everything that's possible to not fail, obviously, but you learn even when you fail. So I failed in my life, but it's not that I'm thinking it's okay. I think there's a little movement, especially in the US, about where it goes like, oh, well, it doesn't work. I think Europeans still have this thing like, we need to make it work, and we want to make it work, which is a great advantage. I think there's two things I would say I learned throughout the last couple of years. One is, first of all, if you're working on technology, there's actually a lot of resources in national research labs. If you ask for help and you talk to other entrepreneurs, you talk to your family, as long as you ask them for their opinion, you ask them for things you actually need, you'll be surprised how many will help you get to your goal. I think the best way to learn is actually from people that are doing it and see that they're normal people just like everybody else. I just met Steve Wozniak, and great guy, but just like anybody else. By looking at Face, you can definitely learn something about other entrepreneurs that are trying to do amazing things as well and get some inspiration.